Severance is a phenomenon. There's no other way to put it. There are only a handful of shows that manage to capture their audiences like Severance does. And now, with Season 2 over, we are dying to see what happens next. So sit back, buckle up, and let's talk about everything we know about Severance Season 3. I think we often don't really understand why Severance is as special as it is. Shows with a concept-heavy premise like this are often seen as niche, and larger studios don't prefer betting on them as their audience doesn't surpass a certain number. There are only a few shows that broke this mold. Westworld would be another example, and Severance is definitely one of them. I think the reason why both of these shows managed to become what they are really boils down how simple they are to explain. Like, think of another concept-heavy show that is not as popular. Let's use the show Foundation as an example, since it is also another Apple Plus exclusive. The premise of Foundation is rather complicated. I'd need to spend an entire paragraph to really explain it. I mean, that's a given considering it merges different novel series together, but with Severance, a single sentence is just fine. There's a company that severs the memories of its workers, so their work life and regular life are separated. It's easy to explain, and you are hooked the moment you hear it. It is original and brilliant. I personally think that this topic is really interesting, because at the end of the day, there are a lot of good shows that are ignored because people have trouble explaining their premise. So, let's use the comments as a recommendation board. Write your favorite show that has a small audience, and explain the plot in the most enticing way you can. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll find something I like as well. The premise might be easy to explain, but the events that unfold are not. There are going to be some heavy spoilers coming, so make sure you caught up on Severance Season 2 before moving forward. Are you good? Amazing, let's get right into it. Severance always played around with the idea that innies and outies are their own individuals. Season 2's finale really pushes this idea to its breaking point. Mark's innie manages to save his outie's wife, but chooses to run away with Helly. I could go on about how complicated this love pentagon is, but I'll stop myself. This choice is understandable for Mark S., but this doesn't make it easy to digest. Both Mark's innie and outie might share a body, but it seems that they have two hearts. So for Mark's innie, the choice is simple, but the consequences won't share that simplicity. I loved what the show is doing with this dilemma, because it really sums up the whole core theme. Mark's conflicting romantic choices reflect the question the show always wanted us to ponder. It's a smart way to present the theme under a unified narrative. Besides, now that Emil the goat is safe, we'll have a lot of time to think about all that deep stuff, considering that there's a significant weight off our chests. What was your favorite moment from Season 2? Honestly, I can't name any, but Bert realizing that Helena replaced Helly is definitely up there. I'd love to hear your picks as well, so drop them down below. As for the future, it looks bright. Tim Cook, Apple's CEO, confirmed the upcoming season during a playful interaction with Ben Stiller, the creator of the show, on X, saying, "Severance Season 3 is available upon request." Which makes me want to jump up and down with excitement, but I know that I must enjoy each fact equally. But those of you who have been tuning into the show know that there was a significant gap between the first two seasons. Ben went on to clarify that the delay was largely due to the WGA and SAG strikes, and that Season 3 wouldn't make us wait any longer than it has to. If I had to guess, I'd say that the third season of Severance will drop around the end of 2026's first quarter. Season 2 started releasing back in January, but January is often seen as a bad time to release big projects. The reasons for this are mainly financial, but a big show like Severance releasing Season 2 during January was an exception. But if the producers want to capture a certain momentum, they'd need to stay around January. So late March seems like the best option. The main cast is confirmed to return as well, but there's no leaks in regards to the plot. Ben alluded to some tonal changes, but that is the most we got so far. Are you excited for Season 3 of Severance? What do you think will happen? Make sure to write your theories down below. I can't wait to read them all. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on Severance. In the meantime, the videos on the screen might also interest you.